here. The SUV built for here is here.
Latest James Bond movie, Die Another Day, has a special screening tonight at LA's Shrine Auditorium. This is the fourth starring role for actor Pierce Brosnan as Special Agent 007. His co-star, Oscar winner Halle Berry. The film, shot in Iceland and Hawaii, opens citywide November the 22nd.
That wraps it up for us tonight. Don't forget, Today in LA, starting tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. with Kelly Mack. Look at her here, kicking her way through karate.
Do everything from relieving stress to helping your memory, but do they really work?
And now stay tuned for The Tonight Show. Tonight, Jay welcomes
Halle Berry, Tim Russert, and the music of Kelly Rowland.
You're watching NBC, America's late night leader.
It's The Tonight Show with Jay Leno, featuring Kevin Eubanks and The Tonight Show Band. And me, I'm Ed Hall. Tonight, Jay welcomes Halle Berry. From Meet the Press, Tim Russert. The music of Kelly Rowland. And headlines. And now, Jay Leno.
Thank you for coming out on such a beautiful, it was a beautiful day today, wasn't it? But man, it was hot. I was sweating like the guy guarding Winona Ryder's police files. Woo, you know? Well, that's a big story here in California. Over the weekend, they discovered a big file on Winona Ryder had been stolen from the police station. The suspect is described as armed and extremely ironic. Well, now it turns out there are two other videos of Winona Ryder shoplifting at other stores in Beverly Hills. Whoa. Yeah. How insulting is that? Not only is she stealing stuff, she's not even a loyal customer. You know, at least steal from the same. They see you going to... Well, happy Veterans Day, everybody. We have some veterans here tonight. Nice hand for our veterans. Thank you very much. Good to see you. Well, thank you. Thanks for coming. The White House had a great Veterans Day planned. I understand they're scheduling a parade of 250,000 veterans right through downtown Baghdad. If they're working on it right now, it's going to be a big part. And today, the Iraqi government began officially debating whether or not they will comply with the latest UN resolutions. And you know what a big part debate plays in Iraqi politics. So, Saddam, I disagree. Pretty much the end of the debate. And President Bush has announced that if he runs for re-election, Dick Cheney will once again be his vice presidential nominee. In fact, Cheney was so touched when he heard Bush say this, his heart stopped. So as you know, the Republicans now control everything in Washington. The House, Senate, Supreme Court, the White House, everything. Yeah. Well, the bad news, they got no excuse. You screw up this one, it's your fault. That's it, guys. I'm sorry if it doesn't work. Well, Time magazine said that George Bush lit up a cigar in the White House on election night last week after the election. Gee, I hope it wasn't one of the cigars left over from the old Clinton. Hey, here's one in the drawer. Stay away. Actually, President Bush told his staff, don't be sore winners. He told me, he told them, don't gloat about the vote. He was very specific. But, you know, I think secretly he's enjoying this. Like today, he said he's ready to work with both sides of Congress, the Republicans and the Democrat. You know.
Democrat. Oh, yeah.
Democrat.
Okay. Yeah.
Very subtle. Very subtle. And it looks like for the first time ever, the Democratic Party is going to have a woman leader from right here in California. Well, the big surprise, it's not Barbara Streisand. What are the odds of that? And for their 25th wedding anniversary, it was revealed today that President Bush gave his wife, Laura, some diamond and sapphire earrings and a pair of binoculars. See, that's not a good sign. When you give your wife jewelry, then you got to give her binoculars to find the stone, you know. You pretty much, well, if you look through these, you can see the stone. Here, pretty much. Here's an interesting story. A man by the name of John Bennett Harrington, a Chickasaw Indian, will become the first Native American in space when he takes off next week on the space shuttle. That's pretty trusting of him, considering how the government has treated Indians in the past, you know. I should get in the capsule. Yeah, get in. I'm coming back. Sure, you're coming back. Yeah. Didn't you read the treaty? Yeah, sure. I mean, you got to give him credit. It's pretty good. It's not like the government has a habit of screwing over the Indians. And folks, it's hard to believe that it's that time of year already. Time to start shopping for a Jennifer Lopez wedding present. Yeah, well, it's at that time of the year already? Oh, my God. As I'm sure you heard, Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck are engaged. And everyone is thrilled except her best friend, who has to throw yet another wedding shower. Great, yes, yeah, same blender, yeah. And Eminem's movie 8 Mile, #1, $54 million. The rapper's movie beat Santa Claus, knocked Santa Claus right off the top spot.
Man.
Yeah. In fact, today, to compete, Santa changed his name to Old Fat Bastard. Yeah, Santa's going by his rap name now, to try and compete with the Eminem thing.
Rapping Santa.
Oh, here you go. Great weekend for Whitney Houston. Her new CD and her husband both released on the same day. Congratulations. Yeah. And a judge in Michigan, has admitted to smoking dope at a Rolling Stones concert.
Oh, man.
Yeah, yeah. And today, Bobby Brown said, hey, why can't I get that judge? I want that judge. Hey, some of you might remember, last week we showed you a couple of idiots from Vancouver, Canada. We having Canadians here tonight? Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. Okay, because I tell you, it's always Americans that do these things, so I'm glad to see there are other countries. These two idiots were rioting over the cancellation of a Guns N' Roses concert, and they're smashing windows. But in the middle of this riot, they take a minute to have their picture taken. Hey, I'll show you. Take a look. Here they are. Here they are riding. You see they're smashing the place. Now watch these two morons. Look. Hey, hello. And they go back to rioting again. Okay, well, seems there is no shortage, apparently, of idiots up in Canada now. I want to show you some footage of a Canadian football game in Winnipeg. This fan came out on the field, attacked the quarterback. Watch this moron. Watch this guy. He attacks a guy wearing pads and a helmet. Take a look. Here you go. There he is. Now, he runs out. Watch him. He goes after the quarterback. Look at this. Boom. Now, the quarterback has 11 friends. Here come the 11 friends. Boom! Boom! Just kick it. Man, boom! Boom! This guy is. Yeah, police said he had an IQ of 100, which of course is only 65 Canadian. So that, yeah. And in New York, Ian Wilson, the former CEO of Mrs. Butterworth, was sentenced to 2 years in prison for fraud. That's not a good thing. You don't want to go to prison with a name like Mrs. Butterworth. Okay, I'll just put you right out right there. You know, be, oh, here comes Mrs. Butterworth. Oh man, that's not good. That's not good. You don't want to be Mrs. Butterworth. And PETA, the People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, say that turkeys now are being bred to have such large breasts that the turkeys are dying of heart attacks. As I said, they're getting heart attacks from the giant breasts. Isn't that what killed Anna Nicole Smith's husband? Didn't he die of that? The giant breasts. Hey, here's an interesting statistic. I never heard this before, but it's in the LA Times today. According to a new study, the number of teenage weddings in the United States is up over 50%. Imagine getting married in high school. How crappy are those wedding gifts? That's it. Oh, hey, thanks, man. Yeah, Happy Meal coupon. Thanks, brother. Say, guess what's happening? A lot of teachers are doing the right thing now and just marrying the pregnant students. So apparently that's just what we're talking. And finally, there's a story in the news about a car factory in Romania that is in financial trouble. And to keep the factory from closing, the workers plan to donate their sperm to pay off the debt. Is that a good idea? Don't assembly line workers have enough repetitive motion injuries already? Honey, do you get that carpal tunnel thing there? Pretty much? Is that good? Folks, You know, I was watching the Powder Puff Girls this morning, as I always do, and the makers of Barbie, boy, these Barbie people, they know what's hot. You know, these Barbie people, they spot a trend and they come out with a Barbie doll that is just spot on. I saw this new Barbie commercial today. I hit my VCR to record it. Here, take a look.
Wow, Barbie's going shopping. These clothes are beautiful. Hey, these security tags cut right off. The coast is clear. Shop and lift. Uh-oh, there's no more room for bags. Better get a fitting room. She can make it. Remember, no eye contact. Let's see what she got. Wow, what a haul. You're coming with me. Back off, Rent-A-Cop Ken. He's got security footage. No problem. She's got Johnny Cochran Ken.
These clothes will pop. We'll see you in court. Shop and lift.
Shop and Lift Barbie comes with all you see here.
Folks, we'll be right back with headlines and one of the most beautiful women in the world. Oh, hell, the most beautiful women in the world. Halle Berry is here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Say hello to Kevin Eubank.
Warner Brothers Pictures presents One Sick Mobster.
Yeah! I'm going to release him into your custody.
Fine. You have to get a job now.
What's that supposed to be a joke? Look at the size of that trunk. Could put 3 bodies in it.
Robert De Niro.
There's got to be something that you like to do.
Well, I like hitting guys over the head with a baseball bat. That's always good.
Billy Crystal.
Either he's in or he's dead.
I think in is better.
Your future is here.
Welcome back, everybody. It's Monday night. Time for headlines. Here's a lovely item. The luxurious premium vinyl shower curtain. Look. It's both tasteless and mildew-proof. Doing the Charleston tour is his chosen #1 by Traveler magazine. Interesting tour brochure, filled with humor, charm, and drama. Look at the third one. See places that no longer exist. I'm thinking there must be some kind of drugs involved in this tour. I looked at this, and I tried to figure out why the person sent me this ad for Sorak Garden. I'm sure it's a fine, fine Korean dining. And then I realized, up in the corner, there's a fly in the picture of the food. Okay, here's a... Shelter Cove. Check out this hillside community located in the most desirable part of the subdivision, the sewer district. There you go. Yeah, and that's the nice part. Really. Here's Brooks Day Auction, War Between the States, Living History Camp, featuring uninformed soldiers and equipment. Yeah. Our people have no idea what they're doing out there. Here you go. Here's a magazine called Diversity and the Bar. And what says diversity more than 8 white guys, ladies and gentlemen? There you go. Diversity on the Bar. Oh, I think one of them's Armenian, if I'm not mistaken. So they're branching out. They're branching out. Here's what's wrong with our press right here. Okay. Secret military training set for Shreveport area. Hello. Yes, when does the secret training start? Losing ground on education. Here's the breakdown state by state, how they're losing ground. Gee, I didn't realize Arizona was that far north. Didn't realize Utah borders Texas. This one drove me batty. You know me, I like my animals, Kev. But this one here, handcrafted wool tiger skin rug. What a great way to show your respect for this endangered species. Look at that. Like, show the, that's what it says. Look, show it on there. Look at that. What a great way to show your respect for this endangered species. And who wouldn't love to have the, and look at the head. It looks like a toilet seat cover. Really? That looks like, people go, oh, you must love animals. He's got a flattened. I'm sorry. This person is just an idiot. Okay? I'm sorry. They might be a lovely person, but they are an idiot. A Weston resident told sheriff's deputies she left an envelope containing cash under the front door mat of her home. A note on the front door said the money was under the mat. When the intended recipient arrived, it was gone. I can't imagine why somebody would take an envelope that said money under the mat. Here's how you know the Republicans, they're tough on crime, Kevin. Here's this thing, you see, here's this new Bush tough on crime thing, and when you got that Ashcroft guy, look at this. A 17-year-old boy arrested for disorderly conduct and obstructing justice at Southridge Mall after he refused to straighten his hat. We got a kid in a hat here. We need backup. And yet another celebrity arrested.
Uh-oh.
Kevin Eubanks pleaded no contest to burglary. Kevin is only here on a work release program.
Wow, that's real too, huh?
And it says you're 30. Boy,
well, that's a little older.
Yeah,
but,
that's it. That's a hard 30.
What did I steal? Did I get away?
What did you do?
Did I get away with it?
No, you got caught.
Oh.
Here are adult Halloween costumes. I understand some of these. Ellen Penn along the top. Look at some of them. Okay. Go look at that stand. There's a Dracula. There's a Zorro. Who's that guy? What costume is that? Really? Is that really a Halloween costume? What's it? I love this stupid ad for Botox. Look at the ad. Look at before and after. Now, all the woman's doing is going, oh, there's before. Ah, look at him. You know, sometimes it's all in the name. When you have a restaurant, it's all in the name. Right. They're probably wondering why they're not doing business. Yes, it's the Outhouse Steakhouse. Yes, the Outhouse Steak. You know, there's nothing like a good outhouse steak. Just the image. You know, you sell the sizzle, not the steak. And, of course, here's a poorly worded ad. Muggers, carjackers, protect your family. Look, when you're out killing people, you need someone to look after your family. Here's another restaurant to go with that outhouse place. Here's Norman Auction. Lunch provided by Jerry Ann's Restroom. Jerry Ann's Restroom. We feature only the finest outhouse steaks. This made me laugh. So stupid. It says, Park District holds bird watching seminar. I think they're watching the bird a little too close, okay? The bird's going, hey, lady, back off. Well, you're supposed to be across the street with binoculars. They're just watching the bird. It's just, how many spelling errors in this story? Leslie Turner, a rising new singer, chooses scared country and poop music for her list of talent. I like to do poop music. I eat, we usually have lunch down at the Outhouse Steakhouse. This is why you have to read the ads closely. Here's S-U-S-S, Seuss Pontiac, GMC Superstore, voted #1 for best selection, #1 for price, #1 for most pleasurable experience. Source, Seuss Family Picnic. Look at that. Go first. Kev, what's one of my pet peeves?
Dressing up animals. Dressing
up animals, dogs, cats. This is the stupidest one yet. Yeah, you're going to get your horse to wear that, okay? You wonder where kids pick the stuff up. Here's some 8th graders, high school. What's it going to be like, these kids? Look at this. Here's Armando Perez. High school will be major cool, because when you get there, you play football all day, and then you have babies. One more. Oh, boy. Either this man has some horrible disease that I don't know about, don't understand, or the photographer is just not very good at his job. Okay, I don't know. Yeah, this seems to be the job. Folks, we have a headline. Send the Tonight Show with Jay Leno, 3000 West Alameda Avenue, Burbank, California, 91523. Be right back with the lovely Halle Berry right after this.
This is
and gums. Their ultimate weapon? The Oral-B 3D XL. The only toothbrush to combine a high-tech head like professionals use with a pulsating 3D motion. It cleans below the gum line, preventing and even reversing gum disease. Mission accomplished. Now, is it any wonder more dentists prefer brushing with the Oral-B 3D XL? Brush like a dentist.
In 9 days, the Chris Rock, the countdown has begun. Bad Company. Own it on DVD.
and right.
Find the time to eat right? Campbell's introduces new soup at hand. 4 hot, satisfying soups in new sippable Heat and Go cups. It's amazing what you can do with new Campbell's Soup at Hand. Good.
Acura CL Type S.
Welcome back, everybody. Got a terrific show tonight. The lovely Halle Berry is on her way out. From Meet the Press, Tim Russert is here. I always enjoy talking with Tim. Very smart guy. And Kelly Rowland from Destiny's Child will perform her hit single, Stole. Isn't that Winona's favorite song? Let me tell you about tomorrow night. Cedric, the entertainer himself, will be here in person, along with England's 5-time gurning champion. You know what that is? Those people that they make like these bizarre faces. 5-time champ. And the music of Bonnie Raitt. People going, 5? Yes, 5. Also this week, Adam Sandler, supermodel Heidi Klum, Tiger Woods will be here on Thursday, and Battle of the Jaywalk Champions, the best of all the people we've met on the streets. Battle it out here on our stage. Let's get right to it. My first guest, as I mentioned, easily one of the most beautiful women in the world, and one of the nicest. Won an Oscar last year, of course, for her work in Monsters Ball. Now starring with Pierce Brosnan in a new Bond movie, Die Another Day. Opens November 22nd. Please welcome Halle Berry. how cute you look.
Thank you.
You look great in a skirt.
Thank you.
How are you? It's nice to see you.
I'm great. Good to see you, too.
Please, no hooting. This is an Academy Award-winning actress, ladies and gentlemen. You know, I haven't seen you since then. So
That's
congratulations.
Right, that's right.
Yeah, that was very exciting.
Thank you.
I thought you were wonderful, very spontaneous.
Oh, thank you. I mean, come on, Jay.
Huh?
You know I was an idiot up there.
No, you were great. But I thought that was very sweet, because we've done some things together. I know with the Image Awards and a few others. Did you think you win? Did you?
No, you know, I don't know if anybody can ever think they're going to win an Academy Award, you know, and the work of the other women was just exquisite, so I thought, you know, why?
I know, but you have to say that.
No, that's true. I mean, come on, Jay.
No,
I mean,
know,
you know, Nicole Kidman and, I mean, Sissy Spacek, I mean, their work was beautiful, so it was my first time at the dance, so I thought, you know, at least I'm here. Maybe I'll get to come back.
I mean, did you sleep the night before? I mean, is it one of those things where you're just up all night?
You know, I didn't sleep for months before.
Really?
The time, from the day I got nominated, I had a lot of sleepless nights. Okay. You know, it's nerve-wracking. It was the most exciting time, you know, of my life.
Well, you were great, and you deserve it. But that is not the only award you have won, right?
No, let's talk about some of the other ones, Jay.
Yeah, no, I remember, weren't you in the, was it the Miss USA?
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Why do you act like I have film of you or something?
I'm sure you do. Where is it? Where is it? I know it's here somewhere. Roll it.
No,
Roll it.
I want to hear about Miss USA now. Now, were you in a lot of those kind of pageants as a kid?
You know, I was in about 5 of them.
Okay.
Yeah, won 3, lost 2.
Oh, 1, 3, lost 2?
Yeah.
Oh, it really made an impression.
It did. A pageant queen always remembers how many she won and how many she
Now, did you have all the tricks with the tape and the thing and all those kind of, you know, all those things? You always read about the magazines, how competitive it is. Was it real in the back?
Kind of, sort of. Yeah. But I didn't have to tape anything. You know, then I didn't have to. Today I would.
Oh, stop that. Well, let's see. We have some footage now. This is
See,
you.
Didn't I tell you?
No, but you're beautiful. This is
Roll it.
You're a kid. Take a look. Miss Ohio, right? Let's see. Here she goes. Here's Halle. Take a look.
Oh no!
Halle is 5 feet 7 inches tall and weighs 110 pounds. She has brown hair and dark brown eyes. Halle is 19 years old.
That's good. There you go.
That hair.
Now who?
The hair was.
Now who won? Who won that one? Do you remember?
Yes, Christy Fitchner from Dallas, Texas.
Oh, that conniving little bitch. Ooh. Now,
I wonder what Christy's doing now.
Oh, yeah, well, that's right. Well, look at it. There you go. Very good. You see that? There you go. That's my girl. That's what I want to hear. Look, we'll take a little break. More with Halle right after that.
New Eclipse flash strips. There's more on your mind beyond breath.
You've got mail. What do you call someone who pays double for internet access? An AOL user. NetZero gives you the entire internet for only $9.95 a month. Get it at netzero.com.
Looking for
For your money tomorrow at 6 only on the Channel 4 News.
Welcome back. Talking with Halle Berry from the new Bond movie, Die Another Day. Now, we were talking. I didn't realize you had won yet another competition, a cooking competition. I don't think of you as a cook. I guess, are you a good cook?
Well, not really.
So what did you win? And what show was it on?
I won when I was 10 years old.
Mm-hmm.
I made the best Waldorf salad in my school. So as the prize, I got to go make this salad on television.
Oh, what television show?
I don't know. It was some local television show in Cleveland. It was like a live news kind of show. Huh?
Does that tape exist? I will pay a great deal of money for anybody that has that tape in Cleveland. But go ahead.
But I'll pay more.
No.
Not to give it to him.
Well, how did it go? Tell me how it went.
Well, I go out there. First of all, my mother, you know, is caring. She's my assistant, so she's bringing all my supplies. And so I'm over there nervous, you know, getting my nose puffed, and she's laying out like my bowls and my nuts and my salad and my apples and my knives. And so I get behind the table and they say, okay, when the red light comes on, we're rolling. So the red light comes on and I'm rolling and I'm cutting up my, you know, my lettuce and my apples. And then all of a sudden I realize there is no bowl. My mother takes the bowl. So how do you make a salad with no bowl? So there I am just going like this with the Waldorf salad. And my mother was, I mean, she was, I was sweating in places I didn't even know I had places. First of all, I didn't know what to do. I mean, I'm 10, I'm on live TV. My mother was just horrified. Yeah. There's my kid out there drowning, making a salad with no bowl.
I would love to see that tape. Now tell me about the Bond movie. You were great. My lovely date, Kev. I took Kev to see it the other night.
Oh, you did.
Oh, you
make it. Is that hard for you, Kev?
Yeah, it is.
It's bad.
You gotta go with Jay.
Oh, thanks.
It's rough, girl.
Now, do you like being an action hero? Because you're kind of like Bond's equal. You're
yeah.
Because in the old days, it would kind of be the, you know, the dumb Thumper and Bam Bam kind of girls, you know. But you're like an equal spy. What's your character's name?
My name is Jinx.
Jinx?
Yeah, she's born on Friday the 13th.
Okay. But was it Jinx Johnson? Is there any pun there that I'm missing?
Jinx Johnson?
Isn't that what? Yeah. Yeah, I think I get it.
No, but this character is cool. I mean, she embodies all the characters of the other Bond women. You know, she's in touch with her sexuality, knows how to use her sex appeal to get what she wants, to distract Bond. But she's also a trained, you know, NSA assassin, you know, the equivalent of James Bond. And she can do everything he can do, and he can do one thing, you know, some things he can't even do.
Right, oh, cool.
You know, so.
Now, he was here the other night, because I did a bunch of jokes about this a few months ago, where you guys were doing your love scene or something, and you were choking? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do.
And what happened?
Well, we have this love scene, and you know, I'm on top, because this is the new Bond woman, so the woman's on top.
Right.
So, I'm on top.
I can move with the times. That's fine with me.
Good.
Now, what are we wearing in the scene? Is it...
We're wearing,
it's fairly naked.
No, we're wearing like movie pasty stuff that you wear in love scenes.
Oh, little pasty.
You know, everything's the essential parts are covered.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, I'm on top, and in the scene I have a knife and a fig. You know, I pull out this knife. You know, danger, danger, and I'm trying to be, I guess, way too sexy for my own self. And the next thing I know, I've got a fig like stuck right here in my throat, and Pierce immediately jumps up, runs behind me, and does something and bangs me or something, and out comes the...
Now, did he...
I mean, you know what I mean.
But here's the main thing. Did he...
He bangs me on the back. He bangs me on the back, and out comes the fig.
Now, when he did that, did he know you had a fig stuck in there, or did he just... Was that just something he was doing?
He was saving my life.
What a decent guy he is.
He was saving my life. Yeah.
To bang you on the back like that. That's lovely. Now, what is this clip? What's this scene we're going to see? Oh, this is very sexy. This is you coming out of the water.
This is the homage to Dr. No, the great scene that Ursula Andress did.
Cool. Here it is. Die another day, Bond. Take a look.
Magnificent view.
It is, isn't it? Too bad it's lost on everybody else.
Mojito? You should try it.
Jacinta Johnson. My friends call me Jinx.
My friends call me James Bond. Jinx, you say?
Born on Friday the 13th.
You believe in bad luck?
Let's just say my relationships don't seem to last.
I know the feeling.
Very cool. Very cool. That's what I love. If any other guy blew a cigar smoking a girl's face, she'd be out of there, but only Brian. But hey, you do a great job, and it's fun. It's fun to see you in the serious movies and the fun movies, too. So you got your premiere tonight? Is that where you're
Yeah,
at?
it's tonight. I'm off to that right now.
Well, congratulations on all your success. We really love you. Thanks, Halle. Halle Berry, be right back with Tim Russert right after this.
NBC Tuesday.
Alrighty. My next guest is the moderator of Meet the Press on NBC. The show celebrated its 55th anniversary yesterday, making it the longest-running television program in the world. That means he was only 20 when he started. He would be 75 now. The remarkably well-preserved Tim Russert, ladies and gentlemen. Bring him out here. Congratulations. How are you? Good to see you. I enjoy your program very much. It's really the most
great to be here.
Oh, it's good to have you. Now, explain these UN resolutions and explain this deadline. These deadlines seem to come and go. And explain exactly what this is all about.
Well, this one's real.
Yeah.
What has happened is the United Nations has now said to Saddam Hussein, you have until this Friday to say, let the inspectors come back in and find the weapons of mass destruction that you've been hiding for the last 12 years. Then you have 30 days to show us a list of everything you have. It's no more hide and seek. Hey, guess what's over here, maybe over here.
Right.
You must show us the list. If he doesn't do either of those two things, we then go back to the Security Council of the United Nations and say he's in material breach, which means he's not going to come forward.
Right.
And I believe then the President of the United States will begin military action.
Now, do you think the UN will go along with the military action, or will they go, well, let's just give them a little more time?
At this point, it really doesn't matter in terms of George Bush. He has concluded that he will go forward with the British and the Turks and others. You know, the other thing that I think is going on, Jay, is that the president, as we saw from this past election, is someone who's not afraid to put all the chits in the table and take a gamble. Campaigning in 15 states over 5 days, trying to win the midterm elections. I think what he's saying to the people of Iraq, here's your chance. You take care of him yourself, and you can avoid a big-time war.
Right.
We'll see if it works.
Now, do you think there's any chance that he's sort of bluffing? I mean, I sort of like the game he's been playing, make a lot, get these people going, you know, this Bush guy's crazy. We gotta do what he says. We're gonna get bombed to death here. I mean, up until it actually happens, it seems like a good plan. Is it a good plan once it happens? Do you follow what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you cannot bluff unless you're going to execute.
Exactly.
And if Saddam ever thought for a second he wasn't going to follow through, there are a lot of risk here. And the president is the first one to acknowledge them in his exchange with the press. What will Saddam do if he sees the U.S. building up? Will he launch a chemical rocket into Israel? If a war does start, what happens to the Arab Street, Egypt, Saudi Arabia, Jordan? Right. What happens in Pakistan, which has nuclear weapons already? Do Islamic fundamentalists topple that country? But the president has said repeatedly they are risks worth taking. Nothing's easy. Yeah. The one thing we should know is that the military that we have now with the United States, compared to 10 years ago, we can use 1/4 of what we used then, and it will have 5 times the impact. That's how technologically advanced we become.
And do you get the feeling that these Arab countries, you know, they sort of support Saddam, but they're going, just kill this bastard. Yes, we will help you. You know what I'm saying? Do you get the feeling, like, I don't know what's with Saudi Arabia. They seem creepy to me. Are they their friends? 1 minute, oh, and yet all the hijackers come from there. I read these polls, 87% of the people hate us, yet, you know, they seem to side with him and then side with us.
There is duplicity. I mean, we'll go over there in public forums and they'll say, oh, no, no, we have to be careful. Right. But then privately, they're saying, take them out. Get rid of this menace. Right. Because if Saddam has biological, chemical, and nuclear weapons, the first ones to pay the price are going to be his neighbors. Okay. They are urging us to do this.
Okay. Now, how significant were these elections last week?
Big. Or in the words of Dick Cheney, big time. They really are. In a midterm election, traditionally the party in power loses a lot of seats. The last time a Republican president gained seats in the House and Senate in his first term was 100 years ago, Teddy Roosevelt.
Okay.
That long time, 1902.
Yeah.
And
you were there.
I was there. You know, Saddam Hussein likes figs. If we could send Halle Berry over with figs, who knows?
And she could be on top. How do you think? Let me ask you something in this. Do you think the press, and especially I notice the Hollywood community, do you think they've underestimated Bush? Because, you know, I kind of go out and I work the road, and the feeling I get from people on the road is so much different than the feeling you get in New York or L.A. Do you find that to be true? Do you think he's been
absolutely. There is a certain, and the president himself, and you have conversations with him, he has a certain disdain for what he calls elitist, and talks about the brightest and the best are the ones that brought the Vietnam War. Right. And his staff will describe him as a plain-spoken person. And you remember during the campaign when he was asked who's the head of Pakistan, he said the general. And they said, general who? He said the general. Well, now he and General Musharraf are very good friends. Right. But his point is that half the press corps didn't know who it was either, so why pick on him? We're at a point now where I think this president has been vastly underestimated in terms of his political ability. But I also think in terms of substance, September 11th changed all of us. And it defined in so many ways who we are as a people and as a country. And the president stepped up and said, this is black and white. This is us against them. People working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week trying to kill us. And the only response we can give them is by saying, we're not tolerating it, we're not accepting it. Right. I know those of us in the media, we're journalists, but we're Americans first. And you can't have any moral equivalency when you cover terrorists in the United States of America. Right. This is not like covering Democrats, Republicans, or the Angels versus the Giants. Right. This is the real deal. You know, the terrorists don't believe in the First Amendment. We're out of business if they have their way. Right. And that's the way we have to cover it.
Now, this Wellstone funeral last week, this caused it, because I thought Mondale was a shoo-in. I thought, well, the other man seems like a nice man too, but you know, here he comes, and on the wake of this terrible tragedy that Wellstone was in, yet it turned into this, what they're calling a Democratic rally. Do you think that hurt?
Oh, did it ever? You know, when Paul Wellstone, the senator of Minnesota, died, they decided to hold a memorial service at the University of Minnesota, 20,000 people. These are the things that influence politics, these unintended consequences. Suddenly they started booing the independent governor of Minnesota, Jesse Ventura. They started booing the Republicans who were present. It was broadcast live throughout Minnesota, and then it played out across the country. 70% of the American people were aware of what had happened at that service. They thought it was unfair, and they thought it was exploiting death. And the American people are many things, but they want decency and they want fairness. And Mondale's polls collapsed. I believe it played out across the country and helped the Republicans enormously.
Okay, quickly, you think Hillary's going to run?
In 2008.
You think it's definite?
Yeah, 2004, she said, absolutely not. I said, what about 2008? She said, I have no plans. Even I could figure that out.
Wow. Well, that's pretty cool. It's always fascinating to talk to you. I enjoy your insights. Please come back, see us more often, and say hi to your dad.
Hey, Russ.
He's got a cool dad. Be right back with Kelly Rowland right after this.
Tonight on Conan.
Some commercials will be seen.
Well, yeah, but between those, there's Wesley Snipes and Steve Coogan, and strenuous physical exertion.
NBC Wednesday, the big wedding is finally here. The happiest day in Carol's life, and the day Ed has been dreading.
You have to break up Carol Vesta's wedding.
Ed's one last chance.
Speak now or ever hold their peace.
What will he do? Ed, The Wedding, Wednesday on NBC.
It may never be this easy to get into a Mercedes, but we're working on it. Come in today to the Mercedes-Benz year-end celebration, offering more models than ever. Going on now at your Mercedes-Benz dealer.
Bargain vacations, free vacations. They sound good. Even better if you're tight on cash. But are they the real deal? Learn how to spot bargain vacations, trash or treasure. Tomorrow at 5 on the Channel 4 News.
My next guest is best known as one of the founding members of Destiny's Child. She just released her first solo album. It's called Simply Deep. Please welcome Kelly Rowland.
He was always such a nice boy, the quiet one with good intentions. He was down for his brother, respectful to his mother, a good boy. But good don't get attention. One kid with a promise, the brightest kid in school. He's not a fool. Reading books about science and smart stuff. It's not enough, no. Cause smart don't make you cool. He's not invisible anymore. With his father's line and a broken fuse. Since he walked through that classroom door, he's all over prime time news. He's got the same size head. Fingers in me, ooh, let's try this theater show. Should've been a movie star, no, never got the chance to go back. No, it was stone, oh, now we'll never know. Oh, clap your hands. They were crying to the cameras, said he never fitted in. He wasn't welcome. He showed up to the parties we was hanging in. Some guys were putting him down, bullying him round. Now I wish I would've talked to him, give him the time of day, and I turn away. If I would've, then it wouldn't have maybe go this far. He might have stayed at home playing angry chords on his guitar. He's not invisible anymore. With his baggy pants and his legs in chains. Everybody knows his name. Fingers in me. Cause she could have been a movie star. Now we'll never know. Getting there from 20 feet away. The Sixers couldn't wait for Saturday. Never see him. Cause it was so, now we'll never know. Oh, now we'll never know. Sing, oh yeah. Sing Star's hands. Oh yeah. In the imprints, cause she's gonna be a star. Now we'll never know. We were here all together yesterday.
was great. How's that little doggy? Thank you very much. That was terrific. I want to thank all my guests. The original James Bond, Tim Russert. Thank you, Tim. And of course, the lovely Halle Berry. Folks, stay tuned for Conan coming up next. See you tomorrow night. Bye, everybody. Thank you, gentlemen.